Okay, so I've been saying I'm going to do a makeup video, so y'all don't laugh. But I'm going to attempt it, and hopefully my phone's not going to fall over because I've got it propped up here. And hopefully I can see. So, to start with, I usually put on this Time Wise Repair Day Cream. Put some of that on. I've already put that on. Actually, I forgot to put it on, but anyway. And then CC Cream. Both these are by Mary Kay. And it is, I use light to medium CC Cream. I put that on already. And you just do like I do like one squirt over my whole face. So that's done. Because you know, really, you should put on your cream and wait 5 minutes. Then put on your foundation and wait 5 minutes. Let it set before you start piling stuff on top of it. Hopefully I have everything and I won't have to run get something. But I'm going to start with my eyebrows. Lord, I hope I can see good enough to do this because I don't have a mirror. I'm just using my phone. So when I originally had cancer, I went to this class. It was called Look Good, Feel Better, and it was put on by the American Cancer Society. And they had a lady there that was a cosmetologist and gave us beauty tips, not only about makeup, but we did the tying the things on the turbans on your head, different ways to tie them, and just a lot of neat tips to help us look beautiful. And so one of the things that she taught us was about eyebrows. So hopefully this pencil is... So I've seen it done 2 ways because I've seen it since then, but I'm going to show you how I learned. So the side of your nose, this is where you start with your pencil. Not drawing, but just lay it there. You know, that little area. And then straight up and you make a mark. And I can tell already I'm not going to be able to see very well. But this is where your eyebrow should start. Not here. That'd be a unibrow. But right there is where you make your first mark. Then you come to your iris, middle of the black part. You shouldn't raise your eyebrows. So you know you've got this brow bone here, and that's where you're going to follow. And these lines are going to show you where to make your marks. So my next mark's going to be right there. And then to the corner of your eye, and you'll make a mark right there. So there's your 3 points. So you want to start here, and you want to end here. This mark is going to be where your arch starts to go down. So you're going to go up and down. Not really up and down, but you know what I mean. And when you do it, you just follow that brow bone and you do little short strokes like this, like little hairs. And I hope this turns out because, like I said, I'm not using a mirror. I should have brought a mirror in here. Just do small strokes. And I don't worry about how dark it is right now. I'll show you what I do later. So you see how I've come up? Then I'm going to start coming back down to that other little point right there. Just little short strokes, just short little hair strokes. Just like that. Now, I don't like the new style of eyebrows just because it's not me. People always ask me why don't I get my eyebrows tattooed on, and I'll tell you the reason for that. There's several. I had a resident that had her eyebrows tattooed on. And I know she had it done years ago. She's since passed away, but her eyebrows were green. They turned green. You know how the old tattoos turn green. I know they don't do that now. But, and eyebrow styles change. You know, I remember, I don't remember when it was, but ladies used to use, and I'll tell you, the shape always stays the same. Always. But I can remember when eyebrows were a thin line. They were just one thin line. Now they're, you know, just that boxed shape, big and bold. And I like the more natural look, kind of like the way my eyebrows grew when they grew. Just the natural shape. And I'll tell you, I've been doing this 11 years now, 10 years, whatever. And I've had lots of practice, and I've gone out with ugly eyebrows. Just be straight up honest with you. But, you know, practice makes perfect. And you just get better at it. And I may still be just horrible. And y'all can say that if you want to. But I know my sweet friends are going to say, no matter if it's horrible, they're going to say, oh, that looks really good. But, you know, I know you love me. I think you do. Okay, so there's my 3 points again on this side. And I will tell you, if you take a pencil and you draw a heart, you know your heart is never equal. So whatever you draw on this side, it's not going to come out the same on this side. And if you look at eyebrows, you know we're all split in the middle and nothing is equal. Like my eyes are different, my ears are different. Each side is not a mirror of the other side. So don't think that you have to have it perfect. See, this one's even a little low. I can tell already. Just by I need to bring it up a little more. I don't want a surprise look, but when I do this, I want it to, yeah. Maybe I need to start doing this more often because it comes out better, I think. You tell me what you think. So anyway, what I was saying is this eyebrow is not going to be exact. So don't worry about getting them exactly. I mean, you want to get them starting in the same place, kind of up at the same place. Ooh, I just went way up. Okay, follow the brow bone, and you reach that other, and I'm not doing my little strokes. I get tied up in where it's supposed to go, and like I said, I'm not using a mirror, so it's a little harder this time. Plus you're watching me. Okay, and then I'll come down to the other mark. And with my foundation on, I'll tell you, with my foundation on, it's easier to fix my mistakes because it kind of glides on better, and at the same time it comes off easier too if you need it to. I'll show you how I set them in a minute. So I'm gonna assume that's okay. I'll have to go in there and see. This side is always, I never like this side. It's like I didn't go out far enough. That's what it is. I came down too soon. Needs to come up a little more. You just play with them till you get them where you want them. It's a little better. And you see how dark they are. I just don't like them that dark either. But anyway, I'm not finished. So once I get that done, I come with my fan brush. And it really needs to be cleaned, but sorry, Melissa. Mary Melissa Smith, if you're watching, I need to clean my brushes, I know. You and Mary Mackey, my Mary Kay ladies. So there's my fan brush. And what I like to do first is my base coat, undercoat, I don't know what you call it. I go with kind of a light brown. I use a lot of browns. And I do the whole area with this light brown. So when I go to put my actual colors on, it won't be, you know, I got a little, I put my foundation here as well. So I don't want my color just sticking. My makeup's real quick. I don't get into all that highlight and bronzing, and mine is just plain and simple. Okay. Then, with my fan brush still, I go and get a very light color. You see, I got my Mary Kay palette, and I go with the very light colors. And this is probably an old 80s thing, but this is what I do. I'm an old woman. I put me a little highlight right there. And a little highlight right there. Highlight the brow. That's what we did back in the day. It's hard to get out of habits. And then I just take my finger and just kind of blend it a little bit. Alright. Then I have the Crease Brush. It's called a Crease Brush, and it's kind of a rounded little brush. I love this brush. And I go with my dark brown or my gray or whatever color I'm using. Today I'm using a very dark brown. I don't know the colors. I really don't. And what I do is I go in the crease and I go from the outside to the inside. And then once I get it on there, I kind of just go back and forth in the crease. And then blend it a little bit with the same brush. And I bring it down to my corner of my eye. So I'm making like a little, what you call it? You know, that little shape that you do. So there's that. Load it up again and do the other side. Back and forth. And I get my colors darker than what I want to. That sound in the background's radio. It's WAFM. No. My mind's blank. I can't think of the name of it, but they're having their telethon. It's a Christian station. I listen to Christian music. Right now they're raising money. I used to donate, but I'm just not able to right now. Joy FM. They just said it. Okay, so there's that. Then I take my blush brush and I'm going to put it on darker than what I want it, because you'll see, oh, I did forget something. I'll have to run and get it. Do a little smile, do the apple of your cheeks and back. And please don't tell me, oh, you don't do it like that anymore. That's how I do it. And I'm not going to change. Old dog doesn't do new tricks. Okay, so you see how dark it is. I don't ever wear my blush. The light back there is just too bright. So there's that. I did forget one thing. I'll be right back. There went my phone. Okay, sorry about that. I knew that was gonna fall eventually. Let's see if I can do it, set it up here better. We'll try that. Let me just take this one out. If I can get it out. No, I can't get it out. Okay, so there's that. Sorry. I'll try to delete that out, but I don't know if I can. I have to get LK to help me. She knows everything. So my last thing, well, not my last thing, but Mary Kay. Everything I use is Mary Kay. This is a translucent loose powder. And let me show you. I'll show you the lid. It's white, but when you put it on, it disappears. So I take my brush and I roll it around in the lid because my top thing is just, and I just go over everything. I set my foundation. I lighten up my blush a little bit. I sweep off all the extras that might have fallen onto my cheek. And I soften my eyebrows and the color. That's just how I do it. May not be right, but that's what I do. So now you see it's, and then I just look, make sure that it's how I want it. I got one last thing. I still really don't have eyelashes, so I don't wear mascara. My eyelashes and eyebrows just didn't want to grow back. But you see my eyebrows. And I do have eyebrow wigs, and you know, I wore them that one time, but I don't know. Went to the dentist the other day. He's never gonna forget me after wearing those like a mustache. The last thing, since I don't wear mascara, I like to line my eyes, and this is Mary Kay's, I think it's like a steel gray. It is Steely. And it's the one that you twist and it comes up, and I hope I got enough on here. It's this little stick you twist. And I line my eyes with it. That way it looks like I have, I think it's gonna come out. When I get to the end, you know, it just pops out. I try to keep it thin because, you know, old baggy eyes, you get it too thick and it doesn't look right. So, there you go. I still feel like I have bags under my eyes. I didn't get enough foundation. But it's okay. My makeup is not perfect. It's just my style. It's just how I do it. So there we go. Done. So tonight is Ella Kate's homecoming. She's the homecoming queen, or whatever they call them. So, you know, I had to put on some makeup. So, there it is. My makeup video. So, I'm doing well. I don't go back to the oncologist for 3 months, so yay. And everything looks great. She doesn't seem to think I ever had stage 4, but God knows. He knows. He knew. He knew from the beginning that I was going to be good. So, you know, he's not finished with me yet. So, you see my hair's growing again, or still. Got just a little fuzz. I still got that one spot right back there. There's no hair growing at all. One spot, but that's okay. And I don't wear caps or hats anymore. I just go like this. So, people seem to like it. Got my little earrings on. Got my blue and gold for Moore Middle School in Eufaula, Alabama. That's where I'm going today. So, take Ella Kate to get her hair done for tonight. I can't wait to see her. She's so beautiful. But, anyway, yeah, I'll slap a little lipstick on later. And thank you for watching. And I'm going to probably go fix it now. I'll take a picture and put it on Facebook later. So, anyway, remember, I love you, but not as much as Jesus does.